We're watching another bloated Marvel show. I hate this intro with a passion. There was a time where you would watch it, you start singing along to it, like you were anticipating something at the very least enjoyable. Now it's just bloated and pompous, and I want whoever created it fucking waterboarded.
Or do they have a duty to protect those without it?
You kind of got a mustache going.
The defendant used their limitless resources.
Okay, I'm just being petty, but let's continue.
They did this because they believed they would not be held accountable, that their power shielded them from very real consequences.
The show just dick slapping you with the premise. Jesus Christ.
Show them that they will be held accountable because those with the most power
have the most responsibility.
And you win the case.
Subtle signs that you are being a simp.
And you are not helpful here at all.
I feel like this is gonna land better coming from me.
I'm a white male. Everything sounds better coming from me. Isn't that the point we're trying to make in the show right now?
People.
Oh, that's so wordy.
They did this.
More smiles.
I feel like this is gonna land better coming from me.
I am so great. Everybody loves me. I am so great.
That was so good. It was so good.
Seriously?
How you used the weight of civic duty during your closing argument. I almost cried during parts of it.
We don't know how to write characters, so we just make other characters like lead characters, so you will like lead character.
Do you think so?
Yes, come on. It's amazing. It's so great.
It's amazing. You're so amazing. Oh my God. Why am I wearing so many fucking pearl necklaces?
Oh, one sec. Yeah, about that.
This is awkward. Like you literally left without your friend just to talk to yourself in your office.
A few months ago, I went on a road trip with my cousin Bruce.
Yeah, I thought it was that.
Yes, that Bruce.
Yes, that Bruce. If you didn't fucking notice that it's mushy face Ruffalo.
My theory.
Oh, God.
Steve Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Your point.
He is rushed to the front lines, he becomes a war hero, then he is frozen in ice.
Is this coming to a point?
Obviously, Captain America was a virgin.
Women cannot drive. You'd be thinking about things like hair curling irons.
Really? Really? You're gonna tell Steve Rogers was a big old dumb verge joke right before a major car crash? Why? I mean, of course, yes, I have mulled that over a few times, watching these films. But yeah, it's so trivial because the character is so good that you don't dwell on something like that. And it's not even funny as a joke because it's just like, okay. I thought the whole thing with Marvel, at least nowadays, was to be progressive. And a male action hero who doesn't get all the pussy is like kind of subversive. And, you think Marvel would not make a joke out of that. And they would actually embrace that, but they don't. When you have a male legacy character, you need the female lead in the new show to tear him down for some odd reason. It already hurts.
Inhibitor. Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding. Get away.
Oh, wow. That's so lazy. I bet if I rewind that and look back at it, you'll see that Mark Ruffalo isn't even saying his lines. I bet.
Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding. Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding.
Jen, get away from me. I'm bleeding.
Oh my God, I was right. They 80-yard those lines in. Marvel. You fuck. And of course, it's instantaneous. It's not like, oh, she gets infected with the blood, she gets sick. Maybe Bruce has to take care of her for a little while, and then she quickly recovers, and he realizes that I think she's going to become the Hulk eventually. And keep in mind, Bruce had an inhibitor on to hold back the Hulk the entire time. And this bitch just left him. She just left him there. Didn't even try maybe pick him up and put him somewhere or carry him with her. She kind of just leaves him there. Oh, those effects are so bad. The effects are better, guys. Remember? Everyone's like, oh, the effects are so much better. No, they're not. As I said this in my trailer reaction. In still images, she can look fine. But as soon as she starts moving, she moves like a really bad video game character. It doesn't look good. CGI just isn't about character models and textures and shit. It's also about movement and environment integration. And she ain't fucking integrating. Oh, my career is ruined. Arnold Schwarzenegger just left with some guy's motorcycle.
Girl, what happened to you?
Who did this to you?
Why are they all dressed like 1980s streetwalkers?
Oh, thank you, but I just need to get cleaned up. I don't need you to put makeup on.
Why didn't you just tell them that you were in a fucking car crash? I mean, of course they would look at you and think, oh, she was like raped in the woods or some shit. But you could have clarified just by saying, I was in a car crash.
I have to call my cousin to get me.
I have to call my cousin to get me in his car, which he doesn't have because we crashed. I mean, did she think he would magically recover and then come back and get it? Like, why would you assume that? Like I said, he could be fucking dead right now. We don't know. Like, he wasn't the Hulk when you crashed the car. He could have been fucking dead.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Where are the white women at?
You with anyone?
I'm waiting for my ride.
What's your name?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Hello there, YouTube. I just discovered something very unsettling about this scene while I was editing. Is the implication here is that if she hadn't dressed up like a whore, she wouldn't have gotten this negative attention from a group of men? Because I thought that scene where they were dressing her up was, okay, that's a nice little scene, whatever. It's still kind of funky because she doesn't explain that she was in a car crash. And it's supposed to be like the duality of like, oh, look how women act when they see a woman in crisis. And look how men act when they see a woman in crisis. But the thing is, the men don't see her in a crisis. They see just another slutty looking chick at a bar that they can hit on. I think the showrunner or whoever she is said that, oh, that scene with the women in the bathroom is so important. Yeah, I bet it is. Because that was the only way you could get these men to react this way and start the whole catcalling scene. Because if they had seen a woman who is filthy, bloodied, with no shoes on, they would not have reacted that way to her. They wrote themselves into a corner. They wanted the scene to happen. So what they did was they got a group of women to bombard her in the bathroom and dress her up like a hooker just so that the catcalling scene would work. That had nothing to do with progressive shit. It was just a tool. It was a plot device to make what they really wanted in the scene to work. Wow, Disney, wow. That's not progressive. Like the implication that she would have not been harassed had she not looked like a whore. I mean, it does make sense because, yeah, like a group of men, if they had seen her, like I said, disheveled and bleeding, they wouldn't have hit on her. That would have made the scene look even like more like I'm sure you want families to watch this, right? Seeing a woman in that level of duress being harassed by a group of men and like the implication that they will probably try to kill her or rape her or whatever, because that's the implication they want you to get from that. That would have been really messed up. You want little children, especially little girls, to watch this. So yeah, that was weird. I just thought that was a little interesting. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I think my boyfriend's just.
Oh, come on, where are you going?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, they're catcalling me. It's literally rape. Like, literally. You know what would have been great in this scene because she's a lawyer and she would have done that? Like, fellas, look, I said no. So if you come near me and you start touching me, that's assault. And if I leave and you start following me, that's stalking. I can have you prosecuted to the fullest extent of the fucking law. Just letting you know. I'm a lawyer. She could have said that, but no, she kind of just walks away in fear. Oh, girl power! This is usually the time for witty, intelligent comeback, like banter. And it's just wasted. This is supposed to be a comedy.
Hello?
You don't seem concerned right now. Like, you were more afraid of a group of guys trying to hit on you than waking up in a strange place where you don't know where you are in what looks like a completely different fucking continent, possibly.
You're Hulk again.
Smart Hulk.
I thought it was supposed to be Professor Hulk. Yeah, whatever. Oh, and thanks for coming back to check to see if I was okay, you fucking asshole.
This is where I spent the blip fixing myself and integrating the Hulk banner identities. Tony built it for me a few years ago.
Wait. Hold on. We need to talk about this. There was this whole thing that Sam was broke and then he wasn't being taken care of by Tony Stark. He had to get a loan from a fucking bank, like begging for a bank for money, despite the fact that he's been working under Tony Stark this whole time as a superhero, and despite working as a private military contractor all that time. So Tony couldn't provide for Sam and help him out with his family woes, but he gave Banner a whole ass fucking lab so he could balance himself and the Hulk. Y'all just trying to make Tony look like a piece of shit. Yeah, it's bad. You could just chalk it up to bad writing, but it seems like come on, bruh. How are y'all not sharing notes in between shows?
I have been analyzing your blood, and the way it synthesized gamma, I was able to use it to completely heal my arm.
Oh, because I'm better than you?
It's just basically different.
In a better way.
Who do you think you are, you snot-faced little punk? Let me make this clear for you, okay? You are nothing. If you were in my toilet bowl, I wouldn't bother flushing it. My bath mat means more to me than you.
Smug Hulk.
Smart Hulk.
Well, it's pretty smug to call yourself smart.
You call him smug right after declaring yourself better than him. I'm a woman. This is Batwoman all over again.
And I'm not Batman. But maybe I'm better. Because I'm better than you?
Goddamn!
Okay, you've analyzed everything. Now fix me. Give me that little device thing that you had that kept you as Bruce.
That device was a prototype. It was calibrated
Great.
specifically
Make
to me.
me one. For me. Calibrate it to me. Me!
Can't do it,
Yes,
Jen.
you can.
Well, since you're so much better than me, why don't you fucking do it?
And for you.
No, I don't want to be a Hulk.
We don't want you to be one either.
I know this is hard to hear, but
I know my mumbly, boring voice is hard to hear, but you're gonna have to suffer through it.
these transformations are triggered by distressed emotional states, so we need to know the exact threshold that causes it for you.
Ooh, put on a Pixar movie.
Hashtag relatable. Disney owns Marvel.
Triggers are anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
All right.
I've already said my piece about this line. It's really misogynistic. But because a little tiny woman is saying it, we're supposed to think it, oh yeah, girl, preach, talk, tell it, tolt.
Kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die. Do you have a plan B for that?
Nope.
Nope. It's funny now because she's a cunt.
No. Whoa. Easy, girl. Easy.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse?
Wait, you're still Jen? Right now? This is incredible. You don't have an alter ego.
It's almost like she's gonna have no emotional depth. Thanks for spelling that out for us, show. That means you were probably cognizant enough to make sure Bruce was okay when you left to have your little tood. Yeah, that's not a good look. Like, motherfucker. Did they think this was going to be some kind of of course, this being a female-driven Marvel show, she has to, of course, completely recover faster than our male legacy character. Of course. Of course. But how this contradicts earlier. How does she keep blacking out every time she hulks out if she can just I'm fine.
You don't have another guy to wrestle with for 10 years.
Cool.
My God!
The first time, it was so intense I could barely remember what was happening, but now it's like, it's settled in.
Yeah, it was just intense, and I kept blacking it out the other times because it was intense, but third time's the charm, you know what I mean? What? I mean, is this supposed to be some kind of commentary about you wrestle with your rage because you're a man. Rage is a default for you. You didn't know how to deal with it because you're a man. My rage only lasted, 2 or 3 Hulk outs, and now I'm cool. Ooh, I hate this. This is like I said, it's Batwoman. It's just Batwoman all over again.
Let your thoughts drift away, relax your neck, bend your knees if that's more comfortable, hold in your farts. Namaste all day.
Wow, this show is not funny. Oh no. A girly montage.
snot-faced little punk.
Okay, but she deserves that, though. She's awful.
Our bodies metabolize alcohol at an incredibly fast rate, which means that we can drink so much and not get drunk.
But isn't the whole point of drinking to get buzzed or drunk?
This serum wouldn't just affect my muscles, it would affect my cells, create a protective system of regeneration and healing, which means, I can't get drunk.
What the fuck? That's not a fucking benefit.
Bruce, you failed to mention that I'd still have to deal with a Hulk-sized hangover.
Whoa, wait. So when she turns back, she suffers from a hangover. Okay, but here's the thing. She drank so much, like way more than the normal human amount of alcohol. So she should be like dead. She should at least have a brain hemorrhage or something.
Bruce, I'm not gonna be a superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
There's a whole spiel, like it was the very first scene, basically saying, to sum up, with great power comes great responsibility. And she does it, it's not connecting with her that you have great power, therefore you have great responsibility. Like, you came up with that shit. I mean, I get her being resistant. Fine. She'd rather help people in other ways. Fine. But you are the one who came up with this spiel. You're not living up to your own advice.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street... When incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day.
Clint, where's Nat?
Because if I don't, I will get called emotional. Or difficult, or might just literally get murdered.
Bruce, are you okay?
So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You're making it seem like it takes more for men to get angry than women. Like, women, it just takes a man just saying shit and we will just fucking go nuts. The writing is so bad that they're actually perpetuating misogynistic tropes, but then trying to spin it as if it's like a feminist thing. Will you fucking... What the fuck are you doing, Marvel? I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. This is Batwoman. This is Batwoman.
Listen, I know you didn't ask for this, but whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
She already thinks she's a superhero for being a woman, so.
I'm not you, and I'm not gonna become you.
Correct. My life wasn't taken away.
Really? Oh, so you didn't wind up alone? Hiding away on some remote beach with no friends, no relationships?
No friends. You know, those people that he hung out with and saved the world with? No friends. No friends.
You built this bar by hand?
Yeah, me and Tony. It was a good time during a hard time.
This is so cringe. Guilty.
I just fucking saw you. We were just driving. We were on a road trip together. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you...
Did you just say a bunch of mean things like that and then take off?
Yes!
There comes a time in all forms of media consumption where you are so utterly bewildered by an event taking place that there are so many things wrong with it that you don't have words and you simply laugh. When I saw this sequence for the first time, I wish I had recorded it. I burst out laughing, struggling to compose myself, and I was fundamentally blown away at what in the world I was seeing. And the kicker? I wasn't even entirely sure of why. It's like so many issues cascade on your brain at once. You are overwhelmed and you couldn't possibly pass it out in the amount of time you have left before something utterly ridiculous happens on top of what you just saw.
No. That shouldn't have been possible. I'm fucking done. Like, come on. If I was Bruce in the situation, I would be like, you know what? Go on. But if you have any trouble, I'm not fucking helping you. I'm not fucking helping you. You a strong, independent woman, right? I spent my whole life trying to repress my anger. I'm so good at it. I'm not going to take advice from someone who's been through it because you're a man. So, I'd be like, you know what? Go on. But don't ask me for any fucking help. You want to go off and do your own thing? Fine. But if you accidentally, eat a baby or break someone's fucking leg for saying that, like, MCU shows are fucking woke, fine.
My bar!
What acting was that? Mark, what was it? My bar! I can't not get drunk anymore. No.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you restock all that liquor? Wait, they demolished it. Where did all that shit come from? Because Tony did. He did. Is he restocking your bar from beyond the grave while also not paying Sam Wilson any money? Okay, in my will, I'm going to leave Bruce a completely free restock anytime he wants, and Sam nothing. The fuck?
Don't screw this up, Walters.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Who the hell are you?
Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
Yeah, that was a really not awkward at all facial expression. Usually when people are about to save the world, they looked very determined and focused, and she was just like I even saw her eyes kind of glazing over a little bit. Like, what's Oh, wow. What? Wow.
Yeah, they want to know.
No! How dare you disgrace that wonderful song with this bullshit? How dare you? That's EVE, baby!
I'm ready to give my closing argument now.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen because we gotta arrest this bitch. They would probably declare a mistrial or reschedule or something. Like, that wouldn't. No, that is so fucking dumb. These MCU shows are just like mini movies because this is a end credit sequence for a movie, not a television show. A television show just the credits just pop up. That's it. There's credits on white text on a black screen. What is this? This is so infuriating. MCU has their heads shoved so far up their asses. Why does Captain America look like every light-skinned nigga? This is one 30-minute episode of a show. The end credits should not be this fucking extravagant. Stop it.
Captain America!
That was so that was really you just wanted us to sit through 2 minutes of nauseating end credits for that. Oh, so that was She-Hulk, everybody. That was episode 1. That's the show. It's exactly what I thought it would be, and kind of worse, to be honest. We'll see where this goes. I will continue on with this. Yeah, just. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm not. Just bye.